Welcome. Come on in. Welcome to my home. If you're new here, my name's Alora. I make motherhood and lifestyle content, and this is our small little home that we bought in 2021 when the market was really good. Interest rates were really low. We bought this house with the intention of just making this a starter home and then eventually moving out. We are reconsidering, or still not sure on what we want to do yet. It's just, you can't beat that 3% interest rate. So this home was built in 2005. It's about 1,000 square feet. I have a notebook to help me with things so I don't forget. It's a 3-bed, 1-bath home. And when we purchased it, it was very much a fixer-upper. Everything was as if it was still 2005. And it was just very old and dingy and very worn. The previous owners, I don't think, took care of it very well. Like I said, when we purchased this home, it was with the intention of eventually selling it. But as I mentioned before, we're now reconsidering that. But that is why every wall in this house is the same color. All the flooring is the same flooring throughout. So the wall color is Sherwin-Williams Repost Gray. And we just have vinyl plank throughout the house, and that is SmartCore Tipton Oak. All the hardware and the light fixtures are matte black throughout the house. We just wanted to keep the house uniform. I think if this eventually turns out to be our forever home, I will definitely change it up. I think it's a little too uniform. I just want a little bit more color than what we currently have. But again, everything is up in the air regarding this house and whether we stay in it forever or not. I will start off with the living room. This is the front door. We just got this new door installed a year and a half ago. The color is Sherwin-Williams Serious Gray, but the thing is it turned out more blue, and I liked that. I mean, it's called Serious Gray, but it definitely has more of a blue color to it. If you have a toddler, this door handle is not the best with a toddler. It is very easy to open, so we constantly keep this door locked because we don't want our toddler escaping. This living room is actually relatively small, which is why we have a sectional in here. It acts as storage, but also a good amount of seating. This here is our entry closet, and this is great for shoes, coats, all that kind of things are just stored in there. From the living room, we walk into the dining room. This room was probably the hardest for me to kind of decorate. This light fixture is not centered with this wall. So any sort of picture shelving I put on there really looked off. And so I found these wall decals off of Amazon, and that has worked great. I know it's a very unique style, but I love it. So this is our back door, and this back door we got custom made because we wanted this little feature. It's blinds that can open like that or open like this because we have a dog, but also we have kids that will eventually be outside playing. So we wanted a nice big window to look out of. Now we move on to the kitchen, and this is actually a really good sized kitchen. It's kind of dark in here. I wish it had more natural light, but with its location in the house, it just is naturally dark. The sun doesn't hit this room too often. Some of the renovations we did in this room was very major. We replaced the countertops. This is Formica. It's more budget friendly. We weren't gonna go with quartz, especially because like I said, this was just gonna be a starter home, not our forever. But I think down the road, if we choose to make this a forever home, I'd like to maybe replace the countertops with something a little bit nicer, but also add some backsplash. Again, renovations down the road. So this spot right here did not actually have a dishwasher. We added this about last year. I got sick and tired of washing the dishes by hand every single night, especially with the more kids we added. It was just a lot more dishes. So we added this dishwasher by taking out a cabinet. It works great. These black handles are off of Amazon. We got all of the appliances off of Facebook Marketplace, with the exception of this microwave. We got that for free from my sister. But when we moved into the house, the appliances were old. They were really dirty. And they weren't stainless steel, which is the style that I was going for. So Facebook Marketplace for the win. We also painted the cabinets white. We just bought a normal white cabinet paint. I do think down the road I would like to paint these kind of like a green. My husband's not too keen on that, but I do kind of like that like darker green. Now we're going to move down into the hallway, which is where the bedrooms are located, in the bathroom. Both kids are currently napping, so we're not going to show their room. This room is my son's room. I will just kind of show some B-roll of that. And then this right here is my daughter's room. I have an entire nursery transformation video that I will link in the cards above. Go watch that. It's the cutest room ever. I love her room. This right here is the hallway closet. We just put linens in there, toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning supplies. Over here is the bathroom. This room is still not done. We are still wanting to put board and batten along this wall because if there's a lot of wall damage still that needs covered, but we did replace the vanity. This sink used to extend to this wall, which is why there's wall damage, because we ripped out the old one and we wanted just a smaller sink right here. Back here is the shower. Yeah, nothing glorious. We would eventually like to replace the shower. There's a lot of cracks in it that we had to fill in and it's just not very nice. It's a very basic old shower. Now let's move on to the master bedroom. This room is crammed with things because this is just where we're at in life. It also acts as a computer room because we have no place to put this yet. We do have a basement that I can show you guys. It's nothing exciting. It's literally just used for storage. It's very dingy down there, but we have hopes of eventually renovating it. So this door leads into the basement. It's just right off of the living room. We have this childproof, of course, because it is a long flight of stairs down. This is where our dog stays when we are gone. She has the whole basement to herself. So when this was built in 2005, they did not finish the basement. I don't know why. They have hookup for like a bathroom down here and they have a bedroom down here, but it just was never completed. It's like they just ran out of time. Not sure. But in this room, we just use it for toy storage, book storage, board game storage. This is where a lot of Caspian's toys are held when they're not in the rotation upstairs. Again, this is a very cluttered basement. We just kind of threw everything in here. We're in the process of getting shelving in the back to sort everything and put them up there. But for right now, this is my organized mess that I have created. We come out of the bedroom and this is the singular window in the basement. This is not a finished basement. I don't think it will ever be a finished basement only because you need egress windows. That would be a very, very, very pricey project. So this will probably forever be considered unfinished, but it's a very nice space to use for storage. Let's go over here to the laundry room. So this is where I do laundry. It's probably the main reason why I'm so backed up on laundry is because I have to come downstairs and haul it all up, and that just is not exciting. But this is where the laundry's at. Over here is just a ton of things. Honestly, our Christmas tree. I had an idea of putting a bag over it. I wanted to put bags all along it so that dust stays off of it and we don't have to constantly tear it down and bring it up every year. I was pregnant at the time and I never completed that project, so I still need to put bags on this. Again, this is an organized mess. I know exactly where everything's at. It's kind of scattered everywhere. So even though this house was built in 2005, they did not put central air in for whatever reason. So we have an AC unit to cool the house, but our goal for next year, because as I'm sure if you have a fixer-upper, you know that you're always improving. We would like to put central air into the house because it's really cool in the main living, but then once you move your way down the hallway, it gets very hot. The air does not distribute well with this AC unit, and so it gets relatively hot during the day and sometimes at night, which is why we'd like to eventually put central air in. And that is our fixer-upper. It's not a big house, it's a relatively small house for American standards, but we love it. We truly love this house. I honestly am okay if we stay here forever because just so much of our time and our vision went into this home, and when you fix up a home yourself, it just holds a special place in your heart. And so I would love to stay here forever. If you have a fixer-upper of your own, I would love to know maybe a crazy story or maybe something you found in the wall or something that happened, because there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go into fixing up a home. And I'd also love to know what maybe your next improvement for your house is. Like I said, ours is central air. That would be lovely. That is the goal. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, friends.